So guys, guess what I went and picked up today? I did end up getting an XRT. I wasn't originally planning to buy an XRT, and the reason is because we already have two X Maxes. So buying an XRT just kind of seemed silly. But I looked at it yesterday at the store and I really liked how it looked, and I liked the body that's on it. I liked a lot of things about it. It's gonna be a little bit quicker than the X Max. It's gonna be a little bit lower center of gravity, so we're gonna get that better handling of like the crating and stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna do, we're just gonna unbox it as usual. So I'm gonna get this tape off, and then I don't know if I'm gonna show me actually pulling it out of the box, but I will probably show it just sitting on the table when it's out of the box, because it's just so big it's hard to, you know. So let me do that quick. So guys, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see me doing this, but we're gonna get it out of the box here. These things come extra taped. It's ridiculous. Put that away. So I did get orange, as you can see on the box. So here is the truck. So in this side, you're going to have your remote. There's your remote. It does come with the TQI, of course. Put this to the side. And then, so now, pull out this side. And so now if you look down in here, you're going to see the tires are actually don't come on the vehicle. And pull those out. There we go, those go to the side. There we go, there is the truck. This thing is absolutely just astonishing. It is orange. It was not my first color choice, but it's what they had left. So guys, I watched a video last night and I kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit. And the video was by RC Guy Garage. And well, I clicked on the video because I seen the slideshow. I was picking one up today. And I thought maybe he was going to talk about this and opinions on this. But basically he was just talking about how like the RC game is getting sketchy. And how RC stuff and RC companies are getting sketchy. And one of the things he talked about was with Traxxas' new releases, they're not allowing them to go up online. And, you know, depending who you are, you can feel two types of way about that. You can feel, well, that's shitty at Traxxas and they're not letting us buy their things online. And then another perspective is really what's going on is Traxxas don't want to throw out all these pre-orders and have all these people pre-order these trucks that they can't get. Traxxas understands their volume and how they can do things. And when something like this comes out at first, it's very, very hot. It's something that everyone wants to get their hands on. So I don't think it's a ploy by Traxxas to be like, oh, screw you guys, you can't buy this truck online, or you can't go online and you can't get this truck. That's not what it is. It's just them making sure that everyone who wants a truck can actually get a truck. And another part of that is I think they're wanting their retailers, such as like where I bought this truck here locally in Minnesota, King Kong Hobbies. They want people to, like their actual, you know, Traxxas dealers and things to be able to sell them before they go online, and people go online and buy them. And I think that's another play that they're doing, and I think that's pretty cool of Traxxas to actually be doing that, because they want to make sure that their stores are selling out before online selling out. And it makes sense because they want their local dealers to be funded before just random online companies. So only problem I have so far with this truck is it's got Traxxas connectors. I run an EC5. We're going to have to change those out, but we're not going to change them right away. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I got to go look for some stuff, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back, and we'll talk more about this. So guys, I got bad news. I do not have adapters. I thought I had adapters left, but I cannot find them. So sadly, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut this off right away and get rid of the warranty, which sucks. I don't like doing that. I like to run it a couple times first before I do that, but that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to go do that quick, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I got done what I need to get done. I just threw these wires on it. Just for now, I just kind of electrical taped over the solder job, just to help it out. I will actually put ends on this eventually, but for right now, that's gonna work. I was just trying to do it quick. Let's get out these tires and take a look at them. I'm pretty excited to look at these. Something Traxxas has been doing lately is they've been coming out with a lot of different tires. So, okay, all the nuts are in this one bag. And then these are directional, so this is going to be this side. This will be that side also, I guess. So they're coming in the same bags for whatever side they're on. So this bag will be this side. So yep, these are going to be this side. So we'll get started with this quick, or I'll get started with this quick. I'll get all these on. So there's 3. Here is my 4th nut. Throw that over there. Throw these here. Look how easy this is, guys. One-handed. Done. Then you can also pop it one-handed if you had to. And there you go. It comes right off. So very simple. I like this new design by Traxxas. I think it's a little bit easier than the X-Max. And one of the biggest issues my nephew has when it comes to taking off bodies like the X-Max, the Max, any of those, is just the way they come off with the latch system. So that's a good idea by Traxxas. I like that. I think that'll be a lot easier for him to do if he had to. So just throwing that out there. These new tires, I'm not too sure how I feel about them yet. They are very hard. They don't feel like they're going to balloon a whole lot, which is a good thing. It means they probably aren't going to rip as easy and pop as easy or whatever. But the shocks on this, I think they are different than the X-Max. The springs are shorter, the bodies are shorter. The only thing I think is the same on the shocks is the caps and then the rod ends. So you can put the X-Max aluminum caps on this, which is cool. And then we work over the chassis. This looks like it does still have a submerged servo down in the chassis, which is, it's okay. It's not too hard to replace on the X-Max. I'm guessing this is going to be very similar to that. Then you have your VXL 8S speed control, your TQI receiver, and your 1200 XL motor. These are the same electronics that come in the X-Max. They're just kind of fooling people by this new motor fan system. I'm not sure why they went with this. I don't know if they think it's going to cool better or what, but it is only one fan on each side. And it looks like it might have the same gear cover as the X-Max, but I'm not totally sure. It is running the same wheelie bar as the X-Max, if I'm not mistaken. And it does have this new wing on it and everything. This truck is a whole new design, guys, and nothing on it is the same really as the X-Max, except for the wide max arms, probably the drive shafts, and a couple other little similarities like the electronics, but other than that, it's going to all be different. The center shaft, I believe, is the same. Not sure if upgraded parts from the X-Max will fit or not. I'm not sure. I haven't looked underneath there yet. And, of course, the body is a whole new design. So next thing I want to do is I just want to get this thing up on its side. Show you guys the bottom of it. Look how sleek that is. It is not like the X-Max where it has this big plate protruding from underneath it. This is like an LCG chassis. Pretty much what you're going from is you're going from like a Stampede 4x4 if you have an X-Max to like a Slash 4x4 with this thing, but just a lot bigger and a lot more power. So just keep that in mind. If you have an X-Max, you necessarily don't need one of these. I don't know if this is going to hold up better than the X-Max or about as the same as the X-Max. But the X-Max does break. Things do break, so just keep that in mind, guys, when you're buying something like this. So now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go grab my batteries and we're going to see if they'll fit in here. And they fit in the X-Max, so I'm thinking they'll fit in here, but I'll have to find that out. So here we go, guys. It is fired up. I just want to make sure everything is working properly, such as steering. Looks like it has that same stock weak servo by Traxxas in it, of course. And then this will not power off by holding the power button. You do have to unplug it. A little spurk there. And then, so just something to mention to you guys, depending what kind of batteries you are running. I'm running Gen's A 6800 series. these do kind of interfere with your balance plugs up here and stuff, so just kind of keep that in mind depending what batteries you're running. I think all that's left, guys, is we gotta take it outside and get a little bash in on it and see how it does. So let's do that next. Alright guys, so this is gonna be the first official run on this thing. I have not ran it yet. As you've seen, I just did the unboxing. So let's whoa! So far so good, guys. I like the way it jumps. It's got pretty good air control actually, which the X-Max actually, you know, the X-Max actually does too. I've never actually had a real big problem jumping my X-Max. Like, it doesn't go over backwards or nothing. It'll do backflips. I don't think this thing's gonna do any backflips just because of the way the tires are. But so I mean, yeah, we'll go out on the road, we'll get some speed runs. I'm not gonna put the GPS on it. I've seen online everyone's getting about 50 with this thing, and most of the guys are using GNSs, and my guess is it's probably doing right around 50. Just not everyone's GNS is gonna be correct. Well, that was some big air there. But if you notice, it's kind of getting noisy. There we go. So I haven't taken out the pinion spur yet, and I seen online in the Traxxas group, that's what everyone said that I was going to take out first, or that's what they're taking out first. But even with my X-Max actually on stock gearing, I never had too big of an issue. I should probably move these little trucks out of the way. I'm busting them all up. But something else I'm kind of noticing about this truck, guys, is it might just be my yard. It looks like the front yard wants to pull up, but it's like I can't grip enough. And I'm guessing that's to do with those tires that it's got on it. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was nasty. Let's go check it out. So let's take a little look here. Oh, look at that. Look at that junk Traxxas servo already. I think that's because TSM probably. Yeah, it's because the TSM was on. So that's why I was doing that. Let's take it out to the road and let's get some speed runs. Here we go. Here's some actual dirt. So there we go, guys. Now that I'm on the road, did you notice that though, when I pull off the wheels, how the wheels are, that's all TSM. You notice that? So there we go, guys. It's got some speed to it. I mean, it's a fast, big fast truggy, you know. I mean, it's pretty quick for what it is. Oh, busted it there. You guys see that? That was a bad landing. So what did I bust? I busted the thing right off the steering. That was totally my fault. So let's take it in and take a look at it. So guys, sadly what happened is I took the ear off this. Oh no, I could be mistaken, but I think to get to that, I have to pull this whole front end off, which means the bulkhead basically and everything. And it don't look like too bad of a job. It shouldn't be too hard to do. I should be able to do it. I'll look into it a little bit more and see what I actually got to do. But guys, thank you for watching. I can't believe we broke it on its first run out. And that's like a part I've never broke on any RC truck ever. Or not on any RC truck ever, but on an X-Max. I've never broke one of those. So, I mean, it was just a hard landing. It came down on the side. So, just an icky landing. Totally my fault. So, I will order up the part, and we will hopefully get it back together.